Hello, YouTube audience. Today is March the 20th, 2021, and I would kind of want to go on a repotting marathon. I probably have 3 or 4 trees to repot, starting with this um, uh, uh, blueberry bonsai I have, and it's in a plastic training pot, and it's probably currently the best deciduous bonsai I have, and I'm going to put it into a glaze pot, which is this one, and which fit into an outer glaze pot here. This is probably a inexpensive pot, not even designed for bonsai, but my friend gave it to me, so I cherish it a lot. I'm going to so this pot is not even designed for bonsai, so there isn't a drainage hole on the bottom. So I first need to drill a drainage hole on the bottom of this pot and tie the tree in. So you can see, let's take a look. The buds of the plant is swelling, indicating this is a perfect time for repotting the deciduous tree. At this time, the energy that is stored in the root system during the winter has been pushed to the branches of the tree, and you can safely prune a lot of the root away. And also the weather has become warmer. We have very low chance of getting lower to 0 degrees Celsius or 32 degree Fahrenheit. So it's less likely the tree would get cold damage, and because the leaves hasn't flushed out yet, so the water consumption is also low. Not much pressure on the roots, even if you prune it. So it's a good time, probably the best time to repot this tree in the whole year. And again, let's look at the buds. When we see these signs of swelling buds, it's time. It's a good time to repot. And although I just repotted this last year, because this is a very tiny pot, I think I can repot it this year. And because this plant used to be more upright, so in creating this bonsai, I tilted the root ball a little bit, because the root ball is mostly on this side. I have to let the plant sit a little bit on the right side. The root ball is mainly on the original root ball, is mainly on the left side of the plant. I would have to let the plant sit on the right side a little bit to give the root ball space to grow. Now the root ball should have established a little bit. I can gradually reduce this side and move the plant towards the center a little bit. That's hopefully what I will achieve. So I'm going to turn on, wait a minute, I need to talk about the soil. Blueberry is a typical acid-loving plant. So for the soil, I'm going to use Kanuma and add a little bit of sphagnum moss, just for water retention. Kanuma is a typical acidic soil that's produced in the city of Kanuma in Japan. So I'm just going to do that, and now I'm going to turn on the time lapse and start the repotting process. Okay, I just finished repotting this blueberry bonsai I have. I'm pretty happy with it. You can see this pot is very beautiful, and it's inexpensive too. It's just a normal pot that was sell in I think normal plants nurseries. I think and as many of these pots that are not designed for bonsai, for normal indoor plants, there is something that's very peculiar. I think of they normally don't have a drainage hole, which is a huge problem. Because most plants, unless you are maybe water lily or something like that, most plants need drainage. If you use a pot without a drainage hole, it's going to die inevitably because the root system is staying too wet. So for a lot of these pots, we would actually need to make a drainage hole for the pot. So what I did, as you may see in the time-lapse video, I just used a drill with a diamond drill head. Although it's a diamond drill head, it's actually very inexpensive. This drill is about, I would say, about $30, and the drill head is about $15. So with this, you can basically drill most of the ceramic very easily. So just need to wet the ceramic and wet the drill head before you drill, in case it get too hot. But it's fairly easy, and with something like that, you can just buy a pot without drainage hole and drill your drainage hole by yourself. And in addition to that, I put in some feet for the pot so that it can stand, because if you put a drainage hole flat on a surface, the surface will block the drainage. So a bonsai pot normally has a feet. So I put some feet on it, and it's nothing but some felt pads that you put under your furniture, and you just peel it off and attach to the bottom of the pot. So that's how I make this into a bonsai pot. Of course, the outer pot is only for show. Normally, without showing the tree, I would just put this outside, and these wires are for tying the pot on my balcony so that it doesn't fall off my balcony. So this is the repotting of my blueberry bonsai, and now it's a real bonsai and I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to take it outside and tie it on my balcony, and then we will take a look then. Okay, so I have tied my repotted blueberry on my balcony. You can see there are 2 pairs of wires come out from the drainage hole. I tied the pair of wire to a piece of chopsticks, and the chopsticks is on the bottom of the drainage hole, which locked the wire there. So this way it's tied to the balcony. It's not going to get blown off by wind or get disturbed by animals. So I'm going to put it outside and let it grow, and when I need to show it, I'm going to put this inner pot into my outer pot for show. So let's see. You can see these on the tip, these fat buds on the tip of the plant. I think they are flower buds, so they are going to flower very soon. When it flowers, I'm going to make a update video and take a look on its flower. After it flowers, I'm not going to let the blueberry grow, because growing fruit will take a lot of energy away from the plant. I'm going to let the plant focus on growing its branches and roots and things like that. So this is the repotting of this blueberry bonsai, and I'm pretty happy of it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you next time. Bye.